everybody, welcome to this week's video log. Today I am super excited to announce that there is a new feature that I am launching on the blog today. And that is just a series of interviews with awesome Christian ladies who are running great blog ministries and who are just encouraging others through their writing. And so the first lady that I've had the pleasure to interview is Mrs. Kristen Lisemby Lee of Where Joy Is Ministries. And if you're not familiar with her and her ministry, you will be by the time this interview is done and you read through it. But posted on the blog today is the interview in its entirety. So you can go head on over to the blog at hargraveshomeandhearth.blogspot.com and check that out. Kristen is a wife. She's been married for about almost 6 years. She's a mom of 3. She has 3 little ones who are 4, almost 5, and under. And she homeschools and just has a passion for the Lord and for encouraging others. She also is, in April, going to be hosting and speaking at her first annual conference for young women. She has a heart for encouraging young ladies. And so that's an awesome aspect of her ministry as well. And so if you go over to the blog and check out this interview, you will learn all about Kristen and Where Joy Is Ministries. I ask her questions such as what her passion and purpose are for her site, as well as, how does she find time to run a ministry and to write for her blog in the midst of her busyness as a wife and mom. I ask her about what one piece of advice would be that she would have for today's young women, because like I said, she has a heart for young women. I ask her because her ministry also revolves around encouraging wives as well, I ask her what one piece of advice is that she would give to a newly married woman, and what one thing is that she would do differently if she were to start her marriage all over again. As a mom of 3, I ask her things such as, what have you found is one of the hardest things about motherhood, and what has the Lord taught you through being a mom? I ask her what is some advice that she would give a new mama. We go into questions as well, such as her favorite things to do to make her house a home, what some of her hospitality tips are, what some of her favorite resources that she uses with her kids, what they are in terms of Christian resources for her little ones. I ask what her typical quiet time looks like and what resources she would recommend to us in that area. I ask her about her favorite authors and the books that have really had a big impact on her life. I ask her about how she infuses joy into her life in this season, because her ministry, again, is all about where joy is. And so we just go into some really great topics, and she also announces an exciting ministry project she currently is working on. And then we just finish the interview and wrap it up with just some fun questions, like how do you take your coffee and what's your favorite color? Little things like that to help to get to know her better. So I'm super excited about this interview. I was encouraged by the answers that she gave, and I think all of you will be as well, whether you're just a young woman desiring to follow the Lord wholeheartedly, or whether you're a new mom or a new wife or even a veteran in these areas. I still think there's wisdom in what Kristen shares in this interview, and I think it'll be an encouragement to you. So by all means, go check out the interview, and that is posted at hargraveshomeandhearth.blogspot.com. It's right there on the homepage, but if you don't find it there, if you go back and want to check that out in the next few weeks, and it's obviously gone further down the homepage, then you can always go to the top of the blog. There's a tab that says interviews, and you'll be taken directly to this interview with Kristen from that page. So check out the interview, check out Kristen's website, wherejoyis.com. And I just hope you are encouraged by what Kristen has to say in this interview, and are encouraged by what you find on her site. So thank you so much for watching today, and go be encouraged. God bless.